Hey guys, doing a day in the life today. We are switching things up. We are going to Walmart this morning instead of school, and then doing school when we get back. We are making some toast and fried eggs right now, having some yummy coffee, gonna read the word over breakfast, clean up, and head out. It's not that busy of a day today. My goals are Walmart, of course, breakfast, clean up, when we get back, do school. I would love to clean, dust, floors, pretty much the works if I have enough time. If not, for sure the bathrooms and dusting and maybe floors tomorrow. Work out, and then we have small group tonight and all the college students are back, so we're having a fellowship. And at some point in the day, I would really like to clip my dog's nails and trim their little paw hair because they slip around and I worry they'll hurt their hips or joints. Let's get it. This morning I was reading Romans 2 and I got carried away after I read the chapter on verse 6, which is quoting, "Who will render to each person according to his deeds." That verse, Romans 2:6, threw me on a whole word study. I went to Psalm 62:12, Proverbs 24:12, Matthew 16:27, and then once I got to Matthew 16:27, there was more cross references there to continue searching the word for other passages that say that we will be judged by our works, evil and good works. And of course, all of our good works are covered by the blood, and all of our evil works, all of our sin is covered by the blood of Christ in the justification that we have through him once we believe and are saved through the gospel and through the grace that he gives us through our faith. But, I'm blurry, but we will still face the Lord and be judged, and I think those are the tears God wipes away. The humility of realizing how short we have fallen, how big of a failure we are, yet we still get to enter into eternity with Christ because of the work he did to redeem us. It is very humbling. So that was my Bible time this morning, but there's more Bible time with the family. So as soon as breakfast is ready, I'll serve it up and we'll all sit around. We're reading Genesis 6 today, Psalm 4, and continuing through Matthew. So one of the things that we've changed in the house in preparation to sell, to hopefully move, is the kitchen, countertops, and we repainted all the cabinets and it looks really beautiful. I'm very pleased with it, but to be quite honest, I'm so mentally checked out. It's not like, oh, I have a new kitchen. It's just like, what else do we gotta get done so we can move, you know? It is a bizarre feeling. I've been waiting for a new kitchen for years, and here it is, and it's just like, okay, what else do we gotta do so we can sell this house? It's really, really not something I anticipated feeling, but that's the way I feel. Mom, I'm going to Walmart. Do you need anything? Text me if you do. Sadly, our CD player and radio has been out of commission for several months now. So we always just put on Audible in the car on my phone. And we've got 5 chapters left and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So that's what we're gonna listen to now as we go to Walmart. Spending a lot today, okay? We got loads and loads of groceries today. Wow. The only non-food items I got were towels, a bathroom rug, a clock, because the boys broke, and a few pillows for my new shams. We're gonna have fun unloading when we get home. Ever since I can remember, every time I go grocery shopping, I have like emotional car rides home, just overwhelmed with gratefulness to the Lord for providing the means to be able to buy the sufficient food we need. He is so good. We're home. We're home, baby boy. We're home. That's our groceries. We have to put them up here now because Jax will destroy everything. Time for water. I've had enough coffee for the day. We are going to put all these groceries away. I'm gonna let my kids play with a Pokemon card kit that they just bought themselves with their money. I'm blurry. And make lunch. Once lunch is ready, they're gonna stop. We're gonna sit at the table, eat. I'm gonna do our school reading, clean up for lunch, then go to the classroom and do our book work. And then free time. There's not really any chores for them as of right now for today. Maybe there will be later, but I don't foresee anything because it's not trash day, it's not laundry day. They don't need to do anything specific that has been left undone. So we'll just have a free afternoon and I will work out during that time. And then we have small group later. We have a fellowship, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna fill this up with some water and show you what I got at Walmart. Okay, the dogs are eating. My kids are playing. I usually have them help me with this, but they're so excited about that. I wanted to give them a little chunk of time to enjoy their cards before school. So I bought 3 pillows, 2 for my new bedspread that came with shams. I really wanted to make it look nice. We bought a bedspread in November. It was like 3, maybe 4 years ago. Why does this keep getting blurry on me? So it was time for a new bedspread and I got it like maybe 2 weeks ago. Joelle has been asking for a new pillow for several weeks, so I went ahead and bought him one. So that's 3 pillows. They're at the table already because they were very bulky for the kitchen counter. I got 2 huge bags of blueberries because there was literally no frozen fruit. The frozen fruit we bought was the only frozen fruit in the freezer. So I got 2 of these and 1 of these. I always want to get the cherries, but we always end up getting strawberries or mixed berries. And since there was only this, I went ahead and got the cherries. We use our frozen fruit mainly for smoothies, but we also use it in our yogurt with chia seeds as a snack or a dessert or as a bedtime treat. I actually got lots of frozen stuff today because I haven't had any frozen vegetables for a while, and I really like to just stock up the freezer with them so that there's always something. So whenever I run out of fresh vegetables, I know that I've got frozen, but I haven't had any in like a week. So I stocked up today. I got 3 cauliflower, 1 big broccoli, 3 green beans. I don't usually get peas, but the kids have been begging, so I got 3 of these. 3 Brussels sprouts, and I think that's it for that. So I'm gonna put all that away. Okay, non-food items: a bath mat, a new sponge for Joelle. Joelle's my "can I get this, mommy?" child. I got new toothbrushes because last night Joelle brushed his teeth after losing a molar, and his toothbrush got filled with blood and it wouldn't come off no matter anything we did. So I just got a pack of 4 so that whenever any of us needed a new one, we had it. Hector asked me to get new towels, so when I bought a bedspread 3.5 years ago, this November I think will be 4 years that I bought a new bedspread. That's the last time I bought new towels also, because it was actually the same shopping trip. So the towels we have are still great. They're from Walmart. Gray towels with like stripes on them from Walmart, and we still use them and they're great. But I got 4 new ones because he wanted me to. I got this big old hunk of aged cheddar cheese. I got a big pack of bacon just for fun. I definitely got a few things just for fun this trip. These beautiful rice spring rolls. I'm gonna make some lunch with these today. Leftover chicken, cucumber, shredded carrots, red pepper, and here, and I'm gonna make a little peanut butter sauce. I'll show you. I got these tortilla things. They're like ready to cook. I'm gonna make some quesadillas for the boys today, just for fun. And then Joelle loves this for snacks, the seaweed, so I got that. Avocados, I got 4. Beautiful ginger root. The shredded carrots for the spring rolls. Then tonight for small group, we're having a fellowship, so I got hot dog buns and hot dogs and a couple of salad in a bags just to bring to contribute to the food. Several of these dog foods. My dog's favorite is the turkey, so I got like 10 or 11 of them. A little more cheese as a treat. Havarti creamy, my favorite. 6 cans of wild-caught tuna. We love tuna in this house, with crackers, with bread, even with roasted potatoes. Yum. More for fun stuff. Smokies. The boys were like, can we please get some? So I said yes. And then this is the cheese I'm going to use for the quesadillas, which I'll probably make most days this week till those tortillas run out. I got half and half for us, but also 4 of these for the coffee business, which will be open on Saturday morning, serving coffee at the farmer's market. So got some of these. Got 2 of our favorite yogurts, Stonyfield, whole milk plain. Somehow some frozen lima beans were hiding from me. Got these 2. The boys love lima beans. It's like their favorite. Another for fun thing, I got miso soup, instant miso soup. Hilarious. I don't know what to expect, but the boys love miso soup, so I wanted to make it just for fun. I also got some stir-fry noodles just for fun because I don't need these, but I want to make them. Something else that Joel asked for. This is his favorite toothpaste. And I stocked up on my butter. We had none left as of this morning. We eat butter a lot, and Walmart has such a good price on the Kerrygold grass-fed butter, so I got 4. I know I've shared with you guys that I don't particularly enjoy liquid aminos, but I wanted to give them another chance because the spring rolls that I'm making today for lunch, I actually tried from a friend, and the sauce she made to go with them has this in it, and it was delicious. So maybe it tasted extra good because somebody else made it. Maybe I need to give this another chance. Stocked up on soap. These are for tonight's fellowship. Southwest salad in a bag. I never used to buy these, but my friend made some for a fellowship at her house once, and I loved it. And when I saw all the ingredients that's in them, I thought, if you buy all of that separate, it costs so much money, but just one of these is like $4, and you can bring a full, complete salad packed with all sorts of fun ingredients. For fellowships, it's really nifty. And lastly, all the greens. I got cilantro, green leaf lettuce, and a big old tub of spinach.
Whenever I don't go through all my spinach, I pop it in the freezer. I use it for smoothies, for eggs, for soups, you name it. I also share it with the guinea pigs. This is actually for the guinea pigs, the green leaf lettuce. The cilantro's for us, but I share it with the guinea pigs too. And that was our shopping trip to Walmart. Time to get lunch started.
Okay, I totally ate standing up while I was cooking the boys' quesadillas. So I'm in the classroom, gonna grab a few things while they're eating so that I can go over there and read so that when they're done, we can come back to the classroom and do our book work. So today is Science Day, reading our science biography chapter, Albert Einstein. This book has been so good so far. It's called Albert Einstein and the Theory of Relativity. It is 4th through 6th grade level reading, and it's all about the theory of relativity, but at a child's level in a story form. So far we've really enjoyed it. We are also studying elements in the periodic table. So this is one of the many books I have about the periodic table. I'm just going through this one first, and it's really small, so we'll probably finish it, if not today, the next time we do Science Day, and then I'll move on to the other books I have. We need to listen to our history chapter from yesterday that we never completed, and we're doing a science timeline card. So we'll read those 2 books plus this at the lunch table. Then we will head over to the classroom and listen to our history chapter and then get our book work done, math, English lessons, and we'll call it a day. It's 1:20. My goal is to be done by 3:30. Okay, school's over, but we took 30 minutes longer. It's 4 o'clock, but we did everything. I feel really good about it. We're gonna take a little walk as a family, just to unwind a little with the dogs, and then when we get back, I'm gonna let the kids play, and I'm gonna clean and make dinner simultaneous. Oh no, I don't have to make dinner tonight. We have a small group fellowship. I'm gonna clean, and I have time to clean and work out. So, I'm gonna just let go and go on a walk first. All right, back from our walk. Time to get this house spick and span. It's like 4:40. I don't know how much cleaning I'm gonna do. And I'm definitely just gonna skip my workout for the day because we'll be leaving in 1 hour for our fellowship. And my work day's over. It's also Wednesday, and Wednesday is kind of my up in the air day, whether I actually work out or not. So I'm just gonna not work out, and I will work out extra hard tomorrow and Friday. Headset, the best, easy peasy. And my phone's dying, but it's okay. I'll plug it in to charge and listen with my Wi-Fi. There's a live video right now. Maybe I'll watch that instead. Okay, cleaned the bathroom, dusted the other surfaces, took out the trash, made the salad in a bag, put on my new shans in my crazy room because everything's in disarray right now. This is the new bedspread. I love it. And I'm gonna change and go get the food that I'm taking packed up so we can get there ready to enjoy some fellowship. I wanted to sit and chat with you a little bit about video games because we're in that season where friends are telling my kids about video games, and it's hard to know what battles to choose, what battles to die for. And video games is definitely on the top of my list as something I do not want to infiltrate my home and family. When I say video games, that's a very general statement. I don't mean I'm against every single video game or every single kind. I can see us, I don't know if we're gonna do this, but I can see us getting like a super old Nintendo game system or a Super Nintendo and playing Mario and Mario Kart and some of the sports games like NBA Jam with the kids on occasion as a family together in the same room talking for limited times and not every day. I can see that. I would have a blast. People are constantly on them. The addiction risks, the health risks, the mental risks, the physical even risks, particularly high addiction rate in boys. I don't like the grip that they can have on you. We can be addicted to anything, you guys. We can be addicted to eating right. We can be addicted to working out. We can be addicted to alcohol, pornography, drugs, legal pills. I mean, there's so many things you can be addicted to. I mean, the list can go on forever. There are obviously sinful things like pornography, that's a no-brainer. There's illegal drugs, no-brainer. But what about alcohol? It's legal and it's not a sin. How do you navigate that? The same way I feel like all the other non-sinful legal things. You teach your children, you expose your children to it in a healthy, safe way and teach them how to use it in a way that is not foolish or detrimental, harmful, with the right mindset and approach, and then hope that they adopt that mentality. They may make a few mistakes along the way. They might have to suffer a little bit before they see clearly what you were trying to instill in them. Or they may learn from watching you and hearing you. There's no way to determine or control that part of it. I wish, like, my natural tendency would be to say no video games ever, period, under any circumstances. But that is just my emotion. I have heard far too many stories of people who have restricted 100% stuff like that, and then the minute their kids leave home, they go bonkers to the point of flunking out of college. I just don't want to throw my children out to the wolves unprepared. They need to be exposed to stuff and taught how to manage their time and know about the risks. So as of 2 weeks ago, we allowed our kids to start playing Minecraft. The pros, and there's only like 2 of them, maybe 3. I can work out in peace while they play. They are sitting side by side the entire time, chatting it up, having a blast together as brothers, making plans, making goals, problem solving, creating worlds, defeating things. And then they get to chat about it. After they're off, they chat about it, they make plans and goals for the next time they get to play. And it's just really sweet to see them having something really exciting to discuss together and do together. So, and they don't get into trouble with it. They don't end up either arguing or being super wacky. It's like a serious, mature conversation with goals and plans, which that is really neat. So that's a few of the pros that I've seen in the games, which I hate to admit that there's anything good about it. Honestly, I feel like bashing it, saying it's straight from the pit of hell, because I'm a super extreme person. But thankfully, I have my logical side that tells me I'm being too extreme and I need to think logically and not expect to get anywhere with that extremeness. I really think balance is key. So of course, the extreme of never having any screens is not good, because you can potentially set your children up to go insane and be totally unprepared once they leave home. And then the other extreme I think is bad too, having absolutely no rules, no limitations, just free for all. That is detrimental, because that could definitely lead to addiction, hours and hours of wasted life, and who knows what they might come across when they're on there. Plus it messes with relationships and schoolwork and hygiene even. It's crazy the extent of damage that these games can impose in people's lives. So you don't want to be either extreme. There's not one right answer. I think every family has to talk about these things. Obviously, our spouses have a big say in it. Depending on how the men in your lives feel is going to determine a lot about what it looks like in your home. I'm very grateful that Hector is super on the same page with me. He doesn't want it in our house. We do not want the game systems and the headphones and the dark room and the hours on end of playing, but we're okay with them playing an hour-ish every few days together, and only certain games, which right now it's only Minecraft. Before that it was only this racing game called Hill Climb 2, and they know that they cannot talk to anybody. If anybody ever messages them, they need to come straight to us. They know that that's the only thing they're allowed to do on the devices, and they're really honoring in those things. They don't try to sneak stuff or anything, at least not yet. I'm also not naive enough to think that they never will. They're 11 and 9, and they're humans. In the end, they're individuals, and they're gonna make their own decisions, but I want to educate them on all the risks, all the pros, all the cons, all the reasons why we say no. To this point, thank the Lord, they trust our judgment, and they trust us in the battles that we do choose to fight. We say yes to as much as we can say yes to, and then the things we say no to, we have good reason and we feel very convicted about. And so this is one of those things that we're saying yes to, but with a lot of restrictions and limitations and boundaries, and they are respecting those, and they are grateful for the time they do get. But we are keeping life very balanced with outside time and chores and family time and board games and books and school and friend time and learning activities. It's not just all about sitting around being entertained. And they have concluded on their own, I've never actually said this to them, but I'm just leaving it this way, that that's their screen time for the day. So they never asked to watch anything. So they haven't watched anything in over 2 weeks, because they've been playing that most of the time that they do screen time. But if they were to ask, I might say yes. They just don't know that I might say yes, so they haven't asked. So that's my views on video games. I definitely see significantly more cons than pros. I never want a gaming family or gaming to interfere in my house or my family. I don't want to send off 2 men that are gamers for their future wife and family, oh my goodness, you can thank me later, future wives of my sons. Yeah, there's just so much hideousness. And even though, of course, I cannot say that gaming in general is from Satan, of course not, but I do think that everything is an opportunity for Satan to craftily enter our lives and pull us further from Christ. That's his goal, to devour, to deceive, to destroy. That's what the enemy wants to do. And so when we just give our day over, he can so easily grip us to waste away instead of use our time in a way that honors God. I don't think it dishonors God to have entertainment for an hour a day. That is not dishonoring to God. But I always think about, okay, I am raising aliens, right? We're in this world but not of it. I am raising children in a home that is supposedly exemplifying what it means to be a godly family, a Christian individual. And one of those things is to evangelize and to use our time well in service to Christ, right? Our life is not our own. It was bought at a price. And we were given a mission by Christ himself to share the gospel to the ends of the earth. So yeah, we can play video games sometimes, but let's be really careful on how we use our time, because we don't want to squander this life away on useless entertainment when there is a dying world out there that needs to hear the good news. So that's the message I want my children to get. And of course, I can talk it all day, but unless I do it, it won't impact their life. So living it out is key. And they never see me on video games, and they never see me even watching stuff. They see me working, they see me doing YouTube videos, they see me dedicating my life to my family. That's what they see. They see their father working hard, providing. They see him sacrificing for us. They see him using his free time to be home with us and spending his time doing valuable things with us. They see him working around the house. They see that. So hopefully they will see that and want that. So that's all I have to say about that. If you play video games, no judgment at all. Just go into it with eyes open. Don't open the gate to the craziness that can come your way if you don't set boundaries. And don't give up the good fight, please. I see so many people give up the good fight. It makes me so discouraged. Don't give up the good fight. We are raising aliens, you guys. I don't care what everybody else is doing. God is giving you these children to raise. You need to follow your conscience on what you need to do with them. And that's between you and the Lord. So I'm gonna end my day in the life here, because now I need to change and go prep food and head out to my fellowship. Have a great night. God bless you guys. Thank you for all my supporters through prayer, through donations, and through Patreon. If you want to donate or become a Patreon, please check out the links in the description box. If you can't or don't want to do that, please keep us in prayer. And I almost said in Jesus' name, amen. Thank you guys. God bless you. See you next time.